Hello, I'm Pete Gatenby, AI partner at Novus Strategy. Welcome to this month's AI Monthly Bulletin. I'll cover what's changed, what it means for lenders, and the immediate actions to take in all things AI. First things first, AI legal standards have taken another step forward this month after a few months of chopping and changing. Two things are now really important for lenders. The EU AI Act's GPAI, or the General Practice of AI, obligations started on the 2nd of August, with legacy models due by August 2027. Essentially, this means that models introduced to the EU now must follow certain rules. Now, the UK, of course, isn't in the EU, but if you're operating in any way in the EU, these will apply to you, and we're really expecting that the UK is going to follow suit pretty soon. We've seen the first steps already this month with OpenAI MOU, with the Memorandum of Understanding on AI opportunities, and AISI's, so the AI Security Institute's Inspect Toolkit, which is really signalising this becoming a bit more formalised and it's high up on the government's agenda. The net effect really for you is vendor selection and your internal testing, and both can have to take some really big steps forward. What's been a bit of a playground to date is now becoming much more formalised, and the rules are definitely coming down the track. It's been quite an exciting month for AI tooling that's been shipped. Santander have scaled their internal assistants, obviously fresh off the back of the announcement last week with OpenAI. You've also got Lloyds putting knowledge at the fingertips of many of their colleagues and starting to test that with customer-facing tooling as well. Empowered have a really interesting evolution actually, making affordability checks machine readable via MCP, and they're also making this available to the market, which is going to unlock agentic capabilities for many other people as well. You've got Experian and Scora who have industrialized document checks, and you've also got Jamjar that's turning broker notes into structured data. It's becoming clear though that the winners are winning and within AI by wiring AI into operational workflows. And by the end of 2025, if you as a lender are not ingesting structured intermediary output data and exposing safe, audited APIs, you will be the slow lender in the room. When it comes to use cases, there's 4 that are paying off right now. Knowledge hubs for internal teams, for policy and product. And what we're seeing is a really measured reduction in time and also escalations. Agent calculator triage, read-only, rate-limited, fully audited MCP tools there. Document AI in origination, obviously you can automate the ingestion of documentation, which therefore quickly reduces the overhead and the operational requirement to do that manually and any manual rekeying that might be happening. Fraud is an obvious one, and it has been for many months now. But tightening KYC and giving H1 risk signals is really where we're seeing the big use cases really taking hold this last month. On the models front, obviously a few updates this last month or so. GPT-5 came and with quite a blaze of glory, and you've also got some of the others like Opus 4.1, which is improving on Bedrock and Vertex. Really interesting from an engineering standpoint and development standpoint. Then Gemini 2.0 Flash. It's kind of fast, low latency option. It's really good for rapid chatbots to interact and kind of reduce that delay. And if you're building that kind of product. So many of you will probably know about the FCA AI live testing window. But what this really allows us to do is a supervised route to deploy AI in the market, and it's opened its AI live testing now, and it's allows us to learn and evidence good practice on explainability and robustness. Gives us a really nice test data set to do that. What it really means for us is that we should be mirroring the terms of reference in any ongoing programs, even if you're not engaging in the FCA AI live testing window. Mirroring the best practices that are coming out of that are going to really stand us in good stead, especially when we start to look forward to what the regulatory view of utilisation of AI in our industry might look like. This is giving us a really good idea, so absolutely need to be keeping a good eye on that. And so what are the 5 recommendations for you as a lender this month? Number 1, compliance is rising. We've seen the EU GPAI obligations now apply, We expect the UK to follow suit. So start to expand your evaluation criteria and the evidence requirement within your procurement process. Get ahead of the game. Number 2, integration over models. Value comes from wiring AI into workflows, not chasing the newest model. Might be cool, but it's not going to help. 3, Agentic Safely. Start with read-only, rate-limited MCP tools and treat them like critical APIs. 4, Operations wins now. We've seen that document AI and internal knowledge hubs are delivering measurable cycle time and quality gains, but identify where your operational efficiencies and improvements can come from and focus there. And finally, number 5, broker shifts. Advisor tools produce cleaner data, so our job is to expose and align APIs to ingest that structured data into submissions so we can get the gains when it comes to the applications that are coming through the process. And finally, the Novus Big Takeaway this month is ship workflow integrations with evidence and guardrails and then scale. That's going to be how we win quickly moving forward. Thank you. If you need anything, please do reach out to me or visit our website at Novus-Strategy. See you next month.